How's it going, guys? I'm Coach Sean, and today we're going to go through a 10-minute lower body and core workout. The format is going to be 40 seconds work followed by 20 seconds rest. Make sure you go hard as you can on the 40 seconds. It's going to be tough, it's going to get the heart rate going, great for the lower body muscles, so let's get to it. We're going to start with goblet squats. So called a goblet squat because of how you hold it, like a goblet. And what we're going to do, feet widen, just widen the shoulder width apart, toes pointed out, and we're going to come down. We'll do this for 40 seconds. Let's go. Nice and deep, try and get your elbows to touch the inside of your thighs, and then back up. Nice and controlled on the way down, nice and controlled on the way up. Okay. Hard work for 40 seconds, that's what it's all about. Good range of motion there, Dave, I can see it out the corner of my eye. Very deep. Nice. Remember keeping your spine nice and straight. Another 5 seconds. Time, well done. We'll put the weights down in between each just to give the grip a rest. But on this one, we're going to do 40 seconds of reverse lunges. So simple, feet shoulder width apart, step one leg back at a time, knee just touching the floor, don't bang it on the floor, and then alternate to the other leg. So let's go. The key with these are, just like a front lunge, make sure it's your front leg which you're using to power yourself up. All the power should go through that front leg. Nice and controlled. You should really feel it only on that front leg as you press through. Get a nice hip flexor stretch, doing reverse lunges as well, which is important. Keep it going. A few more seconds. Time, well done. And we'll put these down again, shake it out, shake the legs. This time we're going to go into a sumo squat, but with an upright row. So, really wide stance this time, as wide as you can comfortably go, making sure your knees will go out over the toes. And we're going to come down, overhand grip, as low as you safely can, and then up with an upright row. Slow on the way down, speed it up on the way up. It's harder to keep your back straight on this one, so you have to really concentrate on that. Keep it nice and tense. Keep that going. You should really feel it in your abductors, your groins. Another 5 seconds. They burn, these ones. Well done. They're tough in there. How are they do? They were burning. So this time we're going to do a lateral lunge. So we did the reverse lunges before. Lateral lunge is simply stepping out laterally to the side. Just hitting different muscles within that lunging movement. Swap legs all the way through. The left leg to your right leg. The reason why I love the lunges, because the isolateral, you can't overcompensate with one leg like you can on a barbell squat, for example. It's always good to work the muscles isolaterally. Very healthy to do so. Keep that going. Thighs are starting to burn now. Another few seconds. One more. Well done. I'm going to put them down for a second. Now we're going to go to RDLs, Romanian deadlifts. So, or stiff-legged deadlift, however you want to call it. Feet shoulder width apart. Tiny bend in the legs, but keep them stiff all the way out. And hinge over at the hips. Hamstring exercise primarily. So you want to go overhand grip so you can come down nice and deep. And use your hamstrings to bring you up. The closer you keep the dumbbells to your body, the better. The less stress on the back. So it's hinging at the hips, keeping your legs stiff. should really feel that stretch through the hamstrings as well. Over halfway. You don't want to bounce at the bottom either. Nice, Dave. Nice little pause at the bottom there, then bring it back up. Really moves more stimulus into the hamstring, doing it that way. Pausing and not bouncing. Last one. Well done. Stick them down for a second, shake it out. Now we're gonna lay down on our backs. A lot of people forget to work the glutes. Really important. Huge muscle group, the glutes. What we're gonna do is single leg glute bridge. So dumbbell on the leg you're gonna work out, roughly 90-degree angle in the leg that's flat, and keep your other leg straight, parallel with your thigh. Then simply squeeze your glute with your left leg, keeping your leg nice and straight. Keep that in the air and just raise your hips. But raise your hips by squeezing your left glute. You should feel all the tension in your left glute there. Hold at the top and down. A lot of the time people have issues squatting and mobility, or they think it's a mobility issue, but it's actually a glute weakness. Massively improve your squatting technique, your posture, etc. Same again, so you want that line coming there, parallel to your other leg, 90-degree bend in the planted leg. And we're going to use our right glute this time to bring ourselves up. Pause at the top for a second, down. You'll feel it in your hamstrings as well, but it's primarily glute movement. So good for you. Keep it going. If these are really tricky, you can do it without weights to start with. If you find them really easy, just simply up the weights. And then up the weights regardless over time for that progressive overload. One more. Well done. Come back up. Now we're going to go into heel taps. So laying on our back, again, roughly 90-degree angle, feet close together. That'll make the movement harder. What we're going to do is simply crunch up and use your obliques, which is your side core muscles, to bring yourself round and tap your heel or middle of your trainer. So you're just pivoting. You're resting on your upper back and you're just pivoting, but using these muscles at the side to crunch around. Really concentrate on squeezing them muscles. If you can't do that, we can do some half sit-ups. So crunch at the top, bring yourself down. Pause at the top and bring yourself down. It's a nice variation. Keep your hands on your thighs and just come up. A few more seconds. Well done. Now we're going to go into dorsal raise. So great for working your trunk. Simply, we're going to lay down, fingers on the temples. Raise your upper body up. Squeeze for a couple of seconds. Down. Great for your lumbar health, great for your lower spine. We go up, 2, 3, down. 2, 3. Exhale before you come up. Big breath in. Getting the breathing right is really hard. But it's important to keep breathing. One more. Hold. 1, 2. Right, one more to go. Good old plank. Like we were talking about before, the different variations in plank, and you were asking, we're going to go for on the forearms. It's a little bit harder than like a press-up type plank. So we're going to go on our forearms. I like to keep my fists flat like that, but if you prefer your hands like that, go for it. And you're going to keep a nice straight line all the way from your heels to the top of your head. Again, it's hard to keep your breathing. Perfect on this because we're tensed up. Last exercise. so many variations of the plank, but when you're working in this format, 40 seconds work, it's nice to hold it. Also a good challenge, see how long you can hold a plank for, full stop. A few more seconds, time. Well done Dave.
Yeah.
How was that?
Yeah.
Not bad, yeah? So I hope you enjoyed that. 10-minute lower body workout, a little bit of core as well. 40 seconds work, 20 seconds rest, 10 minutes out of your day. It's not much to ask for. If you enjoyed that, go to the channel. There's way more of that sort of stuff. I'll see you next time.